I'm here with Jon Berg from I.L.M. Hey, welcome.
Hi, it's nice to be here. It's quite a celebration.
Of course, and it's a celebration to talk to you. We've been chasing you down for a bit.
Well, I'm glad you caught me.
And you had a great time with Star Wars. Let's start where it all began. How did you get your start with George Lucas?
Well, this actually can be totally attributed to two people, Dennis Murin and then Rick Baker. Dennis had known that George wanted more Cantina characters, and he came to Phil and I and said, you guys got any little maquettes, any sculptures, artwork, anything? Because I know George is interested in expanding this Cantina sequence he's got, and I thought it'd be pretty neat if you guys could have some samples I could show him, so when he gets to that point, you could maybe get the job. Now that didn't work out, but we produced some maquettes and artwork. Rick Baker eventually got the job, but because it was a fairly small pool of artists that did that kind of work at that time in Los Angeles, Rick hired us. So we wound up being the guys that created these anyhow. But what happened in the interval, George had seen our little maquettes, and he had planned to do the chess game as a people in costumes.
Oh, okay.
And when a picture, the title of which I'm not sure of, it was the sequel to Westworld. And
Future World.
Thank you. Hey, all right, what a team. So Future World did a very similar idea. And so we got a call to come in and talk to George and Gary. They had our little maquettes that we had made for Dennis to show George, and they wanted to do it with stop motion. And originally they thought, well, we'll just have one or two characters move. Everything else can be kind of rigid. And I thought, I know how this works. I've been in TV commercials for a while. So Phil had started to make a really elegant, it's in the picture, elegant static little figure, like a chess piece. But I thought, let's make them all flexible, because who knows, things change all the time. And if George comes in and wants to have some a little more action, then we're kind of stuck. So we made everything flexible. And the one character that was made by Phil previous was the biggest character in the chess game. He's the one that picks up the smaller character and throws it down. Phil had made that on his own for a project he was doing, which I think the end of that character was the presence in Star Wars. So and then a few years ago, I'd actually done a little rehab on the characters, which was real nice. They were starting to deteriorate.
So whereabouts are they now?
I am really kind of happy to say this. It's one of the things, because there's not a lot of room in there. It's in George's inner office.